So obviously, Robbie, big game on Thursday. Yeah. Liverpool is a lot of people talking about Liverpool have got 1 foot in the next round. Is that a dangerous mentality to have going into that game?
Yes and no. Look, they have. I think there's no two ways about it. I think Liverpool were magnificent in the first game. You know, the disappointing thing about that night was that we never scored more goals. I think we were by far the best team. You know, as much as we were very, very good. Man United were awful. And look, it's very rare you say that about Manchester United. You know, will they be as bad as that in the second leg? They probably won't be. So I mean, that might go against us. But look, I'm saying this, but I can see us going to Old Trafford and getting a goal. If we get that goal, then they've got to score 4. So yeah, look, I'd much rather go to Old Trafford 2-0 up than 0-0 or 1-0 down. Yeah. So look, we're in a great position, but I'm not going to stand there and say the tie's over, because there's a lot of football to play.
Yeah. How would you approach it? Because obviously there's a tendency there to think, we're 2 goals to the good, you sit back, soak it up, or what have you. But as you say, is there a case for me to go, no, hang on, Liverpool are in better form, they've got more confidence, we go out there, we get the goal, we put the tie to bed?
You know what, I'm listening to you there, and it's interesting because a lot of people made a lot of comparisons with the other year when we played Chelsea, where necessarily needed to go out and win the game. We could have maybe got a point, and that could have helped us. But look, I'm a firm believer in that if you're playing well and you're playing to your strengths, then you've got to continue to do that. I think at times it's a no-win situation. Brendan the other year, everyone was saying, well, why didn't he shut up shop? He didn't need to win. But if you look at the games before that, we were steamrolling teams early doors, getting goals. So you're always going to get a little bit of stick if it doesn't go your way. But look, it's a one-off game. You treat it as though it's 0-0. And you go and try and win the game. You don't go and settle for I'm going to say a point there, but you don't go and settle for a draw. You go and try and win the game, because I think we've got the players capable of doing it. And also, when the chips are down for them, I think it's not a bad time to be going out to play them.
Centre forward's never going to advocate defensive football, really, is he?
Of course not. No, but look, I mean, I really mean that about obviously Brendan with the Chelsea game the other year, and it was it turned into a no-win situation for him, because if we'd have won the game, then we'd say, oh, brilliant. But obviously we ended up losing it, and people were saying, well, maybe we should have shut up shop. So yeah, it's difficult, but they were playing well, and
more confidence, I think, with Klopp in charge, to be fair as well. European game, even though obviously a domestic European game to some extent, I think as fans we kind of need to almost regain our confidence in the football club to some extent. It's been quite damaged, I guess, over the last couple of years. One person I want to talk about, Roberto Firmino, is in outstanding form at the moment.
Yeah, he is.
Where's his best position for you? Would you put him up top, or would you keep him more in the 10?
Yeah, I would. I'd keep him in the 10. I think I think you can probably get better performance out of him in the 10. I think he has played up front a few times. I think if we think back to the City game at the Etihad, I think that was probably as good a performance I've seen from a Liverpool side for years. And I include the year under Brendan there where we finished second. And he played up top there, the false number 9, if you like. But I don't know, I think you would probably get more out of him if he's the 10. I think he's allowed to drift in and out of different positions on the pitch. And obviously because of his confidence, I think he wants to do that anyway. I don't think he wants to go up and be that last man and be that focal point and run in the back, because I think he's probably more dangerous if he's creating in front of the defence. Yeah, for what it was, I know we never won the game, but getting us to Old Trafford, getting the goals, and obviously doing what I did to a player that not every Liverpool fan likes, so that was probably the best one.